All right. I'm back in the building. And shout out to Only Logical channel. And we had said this, I had said this, and many others had said this in the space in a long time, that a lot of times you got these swirling and divestment channels, and they'll showcase their brands, whether it be on TikTok or Instagram or whatever. So in the comment section, they go after, literally go after this other black women, go after her or the other divestors man. So now you'll create, it's a civil war between the divestors, the feminists, and the swirlers, but it's a war between them. Now keep in mind, I remember, Cynthia G got her camp, Krishna Curson got her camp, Shira Seven got her camp, Chrissy, Paris Milan, they don't want you. Paris Milan is really not a divestor or swirler, but she could go there. She had that potential to be, but with these women, you notice, women, they'll have some commonality with each other, but when it comes to Brad, that's when they go to war. They ain't gonna too much go to war. They'll go to war with Pookie and Ray Ray too, but they'll go to war with Brad and Chad as well. They'll go to war with each other. And you'll have a lot of these women that showcase their Brads, and other women try to go out after their Brad. So normally when you look at these women, they argue on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, whatever fuck. They argue. And as men, as black men, we sit back and just observe this shit. Because this type of behavior, look, if that's your girl, nigga, I ain't gonna go after you if that's your girl. Even if you into white women, I ain't into white women like that anyway. I ain't into white women, period. Yes, you got black women that go after white men, but just because they go after white men, that don't mean I gotta lust after Brad's woman. I just don't lust after Brad's woman. And regardless of the shit that black women do and say, I'm still attracted to black women. Can't help it. It's just part of my DNA. But I ain't gonna knock brothers for going over the fence. I'm not like Umar Johnson. Tell these damn soda shuck up. But anyway, I'm not like Umar Johnson. Go sit up there and try to police black men on who they should get with. If you want to get with a Becky, and that Becky treat you right, by all means, brother, I ain't gonna change you for doing it, going that direction. I'm not gonna get mad at you. I understand. I'm just attracted to black women. I can't help it. That's my weakness. I ain't gonna lie, that's my Achilles. Other than cigars, that's my Achilles heel. And yes, I may, call out some of the shit that these black women do and say, that eventually they end up regretting down the line, but it'd be too late. And see, now you got black women in a situation now. See, you got a lot of black women that pretend these fake ass lifestyles. First off, let me say that you got a lot of these black women pretend like they live in these like millionaire lifestyles, and they gotta do OnlyFans or they escort. They ain't gonna tell y'all they escort. A lot of these chicks escort. And mostly with white men. For the most part, because niggas ain't gonna pay that much money for those snaps that we know we can get for the low. So that's just real spill to them. But why we gonna pay a shitload of money for something we can get on the low somewhere? And if you got enough game, you can get that for free. And maybe get a chick to cook you a hot ass meal if your game's strong enough. So why we gotta go out here and pay money for Brad when Brad don't got the swagger that we got? Brad worried about us snatching this woman up. So we don't, at that point, y'all Keishas can say, call us cheap, all that shit you want to be, but we ain't going without. That's y'all going without. We ain't going without. That's why black men don't have to pay y'all no shitload of money, because what y'all offering, we can get somewhere else and a better quality of it with a low body count. So that's on that tip. Now, far as on these women, they lie to each other all the time. Shout out to On the Logical channel and AC. They lie all the time. And it was an African brother, I don't know, he's an African brother, and he was talking about how these black women was in 5-star restaurants paying for white men to eat. Other tape, you got a brother come in with a black woman, he paying for everything. Because in their mind, you gotta pay to be with them. As a black man, if they gonna be with you, they feel, oh, you gotta pay, at least you gotta pay everything. There's no half and half, because to you, only thing valuable about you, what you can bring to the table. Brad bring his whiteness, and his whiteness cover a lot of multitude and sins and imperfections. His whiteness is currency to these black women. So, that's a shout out to the rest in power, David Curl. His whiteness is currency to them. And I ain't gonna get mad at him. Now, most motherfuckers say, you hating on Brad? No, not at all. Real black men ain't gonna hate on no motherfucker that, if they got it like that. That's just how we are. We black men, we come from a male culture. Okay, this nigga got it like that. That's how we look at it. And hey, if Brad got that much pull to pull them, hey, more power to him. But we just calling this shit out. So when they come back over the fence, they won't be talking all this shit, talking about, I need you black men to do this and do that. And I said, no, we said no. We said no. Because why? You got here, you was paying all this shit for Brad over there with that white man just because his whiteness is currency to black women. To white women, they don't see white men like that. White women like, oh, okay, if you don't bring nothing to the table, Brad, I ain't fucking with you. And basically, it's the same thing. The same thing that white women are doing to white men is what black women been doing to black men. Now you got white women doing the same shit to Brad. Calling Brad dusty. Calling Brad. You got white women doing the same thing to Brad. So, I mean, Brad, he'll say, fuck it, and go and be a passport bro, or get a black woman, because black women are easy for him to obtain sexually. But however, when women are easy to obtain sexually, you get bored with them. See, that's the whole thing when I be telling black women, when y'all go after white men, you can't make yourself obviously like you go and basically fall in his arms and shit. Y'all making it too easy for y'all. Y'all making it too easy for him. And the whole point of a man is to pursue a woman, not the woman pursue the man. You supposed to pursue the woman. The woman is supposed to be hard to get. The woman is supposed to be elusive. Like a woman, you see this beautiful, attractive woman, no matter her race. And you like, damn, she bad. I want her. So you going to go out your way to try to please them. Some will call it simping nowadays, but back in the day, we called it courting. But now it's simping now, because now the environment changed. Due to feminism and shit like that. The environment changed, so if you pursue a woman, nowadays you'll be called a simp, and that's just amongst black men and white men and women and men in general. Like you got white men doing that, and other white men like, oh man, you simping like a motherfucker, man. White dudes call other white dudes out for that shit because they say y'all fuck up the market doing that. That's why you got Red Pill and MGTOW Space. Because men are telling, look here, man, don't be going all out your way to try to, be a captive saver hoe. And now back in the day, being doing like that, you was considered a charmer. Nowadays, you do go after women like that and pursue women like that. Oh, nigga, you a lame, nigga, you a motherfucking simp. You do nowadays, you do that shit. So now I mean, now if you do that, and then, or if you don't have it, a lot of women will say, nigga, you broke, you dust, I ain't fucking with you. You know, and see, I got a friend of mine, man, and this dude, he don't look like he got money, but he got a shitload of money. And he owns several properties. My dad owns several, you know, he owns several properties. You know, and he might, like the dude I know, he drive around in an old 2000 and what? 10 F-150. And the chick, he went on a date with a chick driving that pickup truck. The chick automatically, he picked the chick up. The truck ain't beat up. It's a nice ass truck for 2015. But to her, it was too old. But anyway, she went on a date with him. And soon after the date, he took her and dropped her off. She started talking about his truck and shit, how old his truck was and shit like that. Basically started dissing him. All because his pickup truck, she said he broke. So the next time she called him up, he was driving a motherfucker. She just didn't know he had other whips other than that truck. And she judged him. She seen the other car. She said, so why he didn't drive that first on the date? He said, just to see how you would think, what you would think of me. And then right now, he said, I only want to fuck with you. So he blocked her and everything. And see, that's the kind of shit I would do. I'll go motherfucker deeper than that. I'll drive a motherfucker 99 Park Avenue Buick. I'll pick a chick up in there and see what a chick say about it. I'm real spill. Pick a chick up in there, and it could be a nice, clean ass 99 Park Avenue Buick. But she judged me because it's an old car and calling me dusty. Okay, cool. Next time you see me, I bust out on that motherfucking E-Class on your ass. Big body, up to date, newer model. Just to make you look sick, and only for you to say, why you didn't pull that out? Why you drive that? Because, bitch, I want to see what's on your mind, how you think. And right now, I don't even want to fuck with you because the way you think. Y'all, bitch, so quick to judge a motherfucker off the rip. And then on top of that, a lot of these chicks, it's so bad out here, man. You got hoes hitting you up. And then normally a lot of them I block. And then they say hit me up on WhatsApp and shit. Telegram, WhatsApp and shit. So they hit you up, you know, you hit them up. And y'all have a good ass conversation. Now, like I said, I tell bitches to hit me up, video call me, cause a lot of them motherfuckers be scammers and shit. A lot of them be scammers. A lot of motherfuckers be scammers and shit. They'll call your phone and breathe on the phone and shit. Them be scammers. That's why I block their ass when they do that. And then they ask for money, block their ass. Soon they ask for money, I block their ass. Because a lot of them don't be women. A lot of them motherfuckers be using, like for instance, you go on Bigo. And if you see the same picture several times, and then several pictures and shit, but they be up under different names, be up under different kinds, normally I block them. If you got too many pictures out here, up under different names and shit like that, nope, being blocked. Being blocked automatically. Because if you got too many damn pictures in circulation, motherfuckers using your image. Or I talk to somebody on there and I say, hey, can you video Skype me or video call me? You can't Skype and video call me, I'm blocking your ass. That's how you do that. Number one pet peeve that I have. If you call me and we have a great conversation, we video talk with each other and talk. And then all of a sudden, a couple days later, you would have asked me, can you do something, would you please? Can you help me out? And I block your ass. Hey, I'm going to help you. All right, blocked. Because I automatically block these bitches that ask for money. Because, the funny thing is, if you ain't had shit, they gonna call you broke and dusty and shit. But a lot of these bitches, a lot of these chicks actually broke in the motherfucker. They live in these lifestyles that they can't afford. So they gotta protest. I mean, they gotta escort. A lot of these chicks escort. Like the one chick that was sitting up there talking about she was 7. And she sent to G camp and talking about, she don't date this and that, but Cynthia G, the thing is, Cynthia G date black men. I don't know what black men she dating. I wouldn't date the bitch. All the shit she done said about black men, and for me to go on a date with that bitch, oh hell no. But when she got canceled, the last time she was up there crying and begging for white men not to cancel her, cause she was on that pro-black shit. Either they revert back to talking. This how these bitches do, man. Like, you gonna see the Love Jones bitch get tired of that. That grift's gonna get old, and they switch up grifts all the time. Like, Love Jones went from being a divester talking shit about black men to now being this FBA pro-black bitch and trying to police black men where they stick their jobs to them. Bitch, I thought you divested. You were talking all that shit years ago about black men. You don't fuck with black men. You don't date black. Now you want to come back and try to police black men on who they with. This what fucked me up with these bitches. These niggas, I said it. This what fucked me up with these bitches. They'll talk all that divested shit. How much they hate black men. How much they don't like black men. All of a sudden, they getting ran through by Brad. Brad ain't picking them because they make themselves too available for them. So when you're too available, and there's a lot of y'all out there in the market begging for white men, it's oversaturated with divestors. They can run through y'all like running water. They don't have to make no commitment. This what happens when there's so many swirlers and divestors out here. White men can run through y'all for days. If a white woman ain't giving them no snatch, shit, all he had to do fuck with one of y'all. Y'all the easiest ones. Black women are the easiest black women to get. It's just hard for hard black men to get them. It's hard for good black men to get, decent black men to get black women. But everybody else, Pookie and Ray, Brad and Chad, Chun Lee, Muhammad at the corner store, it's easy for them to get black women. Black women normally don't come around back to black men, to good black men, not because they want him. It's because they don't got no, like BGS said, shout out to him, they don't got nowhere else to go. They done been ran through. They've been around the block several times. They've been ran through. They ain't making the money no more because they well dried up. All this shit they were saying about black men, talking about black men, all of them, they gotta do rebuttals. They gotta rebuttal that shit. Talking about, I was just mad at black men then. I just wanted black men to do better. All that kind of bullshit. Like they doing so goddamn great. Bitch, you getting ran through by different men, Brads and everybody else. And you want to come back over the fence to try to police black men about where they should stick their jobs there, who they should be with. And then what it is, black women are also jealous of black men because we have way more options in the dating pool than they do. And the reason why, I'm gonna show them the reason why y'all got a whole bunch of motherfucking why y'all marketplace value low. Even Sister said, even Crimson Cure, Chairs, Sex to Goddess, Danica, even other black women who are what they consider lionesses, they even said that y'all bring down y'all, if y'all wanted to divest, it'd be hard for y'all to do that because y'all make it easy for y'all for men to run through y'all. And men like a challenge. Men do like a challenge. Yes, we want to be pursued too, but shit, you got women, they'll take go on a date with you, cuddle up and shit with you, but they ain't ready to have sex with you. They'll cut up with you and say, hey, well, I'm getting tired. We could go to bed. I'll talk to you in the morning and shit like that. And the guy like, okay, but the woman talked to him. She like, and then the thing is, like, she want him to work for her. She wants him, but she want him to work for her. See, that's a big difference in real true court. Black women, you don't even have to court their ass. All you have to do is say, hey, come here. And you'll have a white dude like that Russian dude was over there running through all them women, giving them HIV and shit. In Kenya, Ghana, and a lot of white men do that shit because a lot of black women make themselves available for white men sexually. That's why you had the houses of Virginia where all them 80 black girls got AIDS from this white dude, and he pretty much said he was trying to use black women for a biological weapon against to wipe out the black population. And that's what the white men be doing when they be having them STDs, and they'll sit up there, black women will sit up here and turn around and say, we getting STDs now, y'all getting STDs from Brad. Don't come trying to blame that shit on us. There's already enough evidence showing that y'all getting laid, getting AIDS, getting all these diseases from being promiscuous with not only Pookie and Ray Ray, but being promiscuous with other groups of men. So don't come here trying to talk about black men giving y'all STDs. When women are the carriers of STDs. Women can have an STD for months. And a guy find out he got that shit, he'll find out within sometimes a day that he got something within a day and a half if he got something. He'll know it. He'll feel it. If a guy get an STD, they'll know within 2 or 3 days that they got an STD. Not even 2 or 3 days, within a day. They'll start noticing that shit. But a woman, you can have that shit for months and not even know it. Unless you, like you got discharges and shit. Yeah, women can have that shit for months, not even know it. Up there talking about, dang, you made me come, all that shit. I'll be having green and yellow discharge coming out your shit. And for you, it's like that for months. But y'all gonna try to blame that on black men when you got women walking around here with that shit for months. And the shit get worse. To the point it affect them whether they can have kids or not. That shit operates differently with women and men. STDs. So when women talk about men giving them STDs, now primarily women are the carriers of most STDs. They are the carriers of the most STDs. That's why that white boy said, what's his kid, Christopher, DJ Kid, that's why he said he had AIDS and he knew he had it, and he gave it to all the black women that he was messing with, a few underage ones, and a black woman was bringing them black women to him. And then she did that when they asked her about, did you know he had AIDS, you be getting all these black women AIDS, she gonna say, I don't got no comments on that, trying to hide her face. So you got, like I said, black women don't give a fuck about other black women. They don't. Black women don't give a fuck, well, not women of their ilk. They don't give a fuck about other black women. That's why I say them black women, even in the divested camps, they be fighting amongst each other over a white dude. I'm not gonna fight no dude over a white woman. Or no woman. I ain't gonna, nigga, if you got it, you got it. Hey, good luck with it. I ain't gonna fight you over her. Not gonna do it. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about this thing, I'll hit y'all up on the flip side later.